Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. We are from the group 3. We will present our presentation about the pest management in coconut plants. Before it starts, I will introduce our group member. The first is me, Johanes, with student number 005, Amalsya with student number 077, Noviana with student number 107, Dewi with student number 137, Serina with student number 198, and Abil with student number 229. The first is introduction. Coconut is an economic crop that plays an important role in social and cultural activities. The people use the coconut as a food, medicine, cosmetic, and material for industrial product. There are 750 pest species that attack the coconut over the world. Among these pests, insect pests are the more destructive, causing severe damage to coconut palms. When outbreaks occur, affecting coconut yield and quality. The next is the table of contents. The first is pests in coconut plants. So we will tell you the pests that attack the coconut plants. The second is pest management in coconut palms. So we will tell how to manage the pest in coconut plants.
Next, pest in coconut plant. First, rhinoceros beetle or Orchis rhinoceros. Rhinoceros larvae or grubs are milky white with red heads. Adult females deposit eggs inside dead plants. Decaying plant material, soil with high organic matter content, and occasionally wooden structure. Adult beetle does the damage, boring into the crown of coconut plants, cutting across young fronds and flowers. When the leaves unfold, the damage is seen as V or wedge-shaped areas missing from the leaflets. Next is coconut mite or Amalsya Ikarohmi. Early symptoms of a coconut mite attack can be identified by seeing small, pale triangles on the surface of the young fruit from under the fruit petals, which will expand or extend to cover most of the fruit surface. The affected area, which is already pale with turn brown in color in a few days. The surface of the affected coconut when it is old will look like a brown crack. Next, Tirataba sp. Tirataba sp pest, known as a pest that damage male flowers and female flowers on newly opened sheath. Larvae prefer young flowers that are still soft. Flowers that are attacked fall or do not develop into fruit. Next. Okay, the next pest is coconut squirrel or C. notatus. This pest reaches production by burrowing into and eating the young and old coconut fruit. In addition, coconut squirrels can also damage the canopy. Symptoms of squirrel pest attack on coconut fruit appear to be forming a fairly wide and irregular hole close to the tip of the fruit, while if it attacks red, the holes that are formed are smaller and look more regular or neat.
Next, coconut rat or red rook. This pest attack coconut, causing damage in the form of the hole near the canopy of the coconut, the hole in the fiber and cell in the same shape and even sometimes around and sometimes evenly. This rat also attacks several other plants such as oil palm, mango, banana, and other. Next, rhinoceros beetle. Sanitation within and surrounding the plantation using natural enemies such as general predators or rats and other insects and parasites or Solia ruficornis, green muscardine fungus, and Metarhizium anisupply, Orchis virus, and Bacillovirus orchis.
Pest management of coconut mite. First, we can doing sanitation by clearing the coconut planting area, monitoring plant maintenance and coconut fruit development, pruning the affected fruit and then burning it, using natural enemies of predatory mites as predators of coconut mites include Amblysseus largoensis, Neoceylus mumai, Della distinctas, Teneotorsonemus furcatus, and using entomopathogenic fungi such as Hirsutella sp. And we can also using coconut varieties with thick fruit petals so that mites do not easily enter the fruit petals. Next, pest management of Tirataba sp. First, we can doing sanitation by collecting the affected flowers, then burning them, cutting the branch and cleaning the base of coconut leaves from pupae and larvae, using natural enemies such as Tachinidae fly, Venturia sp, Apentales tiratabae, Telenemus tiratabae, Devorgilla palaris, and Palexorista pantiae. We can also using entomopathogenic fungi such as Beveria bassiana and Metarhizium anisopliae and using predators. Next.
Okay, the next is coconut squirrel. How to manage the coconut squirrel? Sanitation by doing lawn care by cleaning the place where the squirrel nests. Utilization of natural predators from carnivores such as dogs, wolves, owls, eagles, and snakes. Mechanical control, namely control using trap, hunting, group gun, and poisonous bait. Chemical control is the last alternative, namely using rodenticides and chemisterolines as sterile agents. Okay, next is how to control Ratus racquet. To control Ratus racquet is carried out to suppress the development of coconut rats can done in several ways. The first control in a techniculture there is to create an environment that is not supportive for the life and development of the rat population. Second step is sanitation by cleaning the nest and hiding place of rats such as clean the pile of wood or coconut leaf may drip. Okay, the next is conclusion. Coconut is an economic crop that plays an important role in social and cultural activities in Asia and Pacific. There are 750 pest species of coconut all over the world, including rhinoceros beetle, coconut mite, Tirataba sp, coconut squirrel, and the others. In general, pest control in coconut plants can be done by garden sanitation, the use of natural enemies, and the use of chemical pesticides as a last resort. Okay, thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.